Kath. I studied Japanese at university, and then, having really enjoyed a Chinese module, I spent some time in Taiwan studying Mandarin Chinese. I love being able to enjoy reading a book or watching my favourite Ghibli films in the original language. I love people's relief when I can speak to them in their language rather than expecting them to speak English for me. And I love the fact that people never fail to be impressed that I can speak and write such a cool and complex language. Knowing languages opens you up to new ways of thinking. Employers love this. Employers like to know that you can adapt, that you can get on, that you can work effectively in a new environment. Studying or working abroad is not only really, really great fun, but it taught me that some of the small things that I might take for granted could be done differently. For example, when I was a student in Taiwan, it took me a long time to work out how to take my rubbish out. I asked people in my best Chinese, and they weren't helpful. Not because they didn't want to help, but because to them it was obvious. And in fact, it turned out that what in England is a weekly, just put your bin out in front of the house, in Taipei was a daily social gathering. And the way people knew when and where to take their bag of rubbish was something which, with my London experience, I had assumed was an ice cream van. And that sound was the rubbish truck coming around the corner, blasting its tune to let people know that now is the time to come and throw your rubbish in the back of the truck. It's experiences like this which taught me never to assume that my way of doing things is the only way or the right way. It made me feel able to get on with anybody in any situation, feel connected. So if you're taking your school languages further, or you are learning a new language, then ganbatte, as you'd say in Japan, or jiayou in Chinese.